Again, everyone. Welcome to Lambies Travels. We're currently in a place called March in the UK. It's a blazingly hot 30 degrees here, so the locals are struggling with the heat. We're loving it. I haven't done one of these for a few weeks. I've got a bit of a catching up from when we were in France. So let's get cracking and get on with the show. If I can get myself minimised here, I'll just drag myself over to the corner. Okay, so you may recall we were in France, and in the southern part of France, around near Montpellier. This is Spain down here, and Marseille, and then Nice, and Italy. And we have been hanging around in this area. And on this trip, we went down to a place called Sete, which was a nice little seaside place. It's the Riviera, not the Riviera, the Venice of the south of France, and lots of nice canals and boats. It's a lovely place, so we took a trip down there. Here it is here, and it bordered on the Etang de Tao, which is a lake. They grow mussels and oysters and that sort of stuff. You can see Montpellier up here, and these are a couple of really nice villages we'd hope to visit our time there, but we spent too much time in Sete, which was lovely. So this is Sete. This is a bridge that goes up twice a day to let some of the boats through with the high masts and things. When we were there, it's actually famous in the summer. They do water jousting, and we were lucky enough while we were there that they were actually doing some filming for a TV show, and they had a couple of the jousting boats out, and these guys were kind enough to give us a wave. But as you can imagine, these people sit on the front, stand on the front, and they've got their lance, as it were, and they try to knock each other off. It's very popular down there. So this is Sete, really nice, so many boats. Beautiful sunny day when we were there. Statue in the town, remembering the famous water jousters. I don't know what they call themselves, as the guys that do the jousting on the end. As I mentioned, they have mussels and oysters here, and they're €2.50 a kilo. So €2.50 is about $3.50 Australian, and there's some local oysters from Brazil, which is where they harvest them all. This is a view from the top of the hill looking down. Here's some of the canals, the marinas, things, and this is the Mediterranean Sea out here. And this is the lake behind it, Lac Tang, and this is some of the oyster beds that they grow and harvest. And there's a top of the hill. There's got to be a church up there as well. So it was a really nice walk. There's a aerial view of some of the canals. Their speciality there is a pie, a pastry called a teal, and it's got octopus, spices, and tomatoes, and it was really nice. We had a lovely few hours there, did a little bit of a cruise, and it was great fun. Then another day, we actually went into Montpellier up here, which we didn't know much about, but we heard was nice. And this is over here, Le Cours de Roy, and where we hide our bikes. I went over to Agmort on one of my earlier videos. But Montpellier's got a really ancient medieval quarter. It's only about 1,000 years old, but really, really interesting place. Worth a visit if you're in that part of the world. And it is very similar to a lot of the architecture is very similar to Paris, which you'll see in a sec. This building here is actually very famous also for medical history and modern medicine. And in this building here, they used to actually have the cadavers hanging up in this top area before they were then dissected for the students and that. This was a really nice building. This is actually all painted. It's not real. The only parts that are real, this window and this window. So it was quite cool. Even the reflection of the church in the which was behind the square was really cool. This is the big church, St. Peter's, which is there, which is magnificent. It's huge, and this is the medical university attached right next to it. This is inside the church. Really, really beautiful inside. This is the magnificent organ that's in there too. So really, really nice. So the architecture, this is sort of reminiscent of the Champs-Élysées in Paris. Some beautiful building architecture. Louis on a statue overseeing proceedings. And there's some of the really nice buildings and architecture. Nice view there through the arch to King Louis. another building whose name escapes me at the moment. This is the Opera House, or Comedy, the Opera Comedy, and this is Place de la Comedy, which is one of the main sort of squares there. And there's good old King Louis pointing to Spain, saying, "I beat you." And there's the law courts. Again, just some of the nice embellishment on some of the buildings. And they have a really good modern tram system there, which is really good, really cheap to use. So that's very handy for getting about. Of course, after a hard day of sightseeing, we have to get back to the properties and do some maintenance. There we are, mowing and clipping. But at the end of the day, it's always time to relax. So anyway, that's it for this instalment. I'll do one in another week shortly, if our time in the UK, and we will. And we're heading off to Germany tomorrow. In fact, I can't get this window to open up to get bigger. Anyway, here I am, very small, and you can look forward to another exciting song. But as I usually say, look down here for the subscribe button for YouTube. We'll look forward to seeing you all again soon. Okay, for now.